They ask me to calculate the correct balance in the debtors control and to correct the debtors list. So now I look. I see they gave me two balances and the two balances are different. Nee. So now, first thing I want to do is, if I look here, they give me the debtors control that I need to fix and the debtors list. So before I start, I just want to put down my framework for myself. Nee. And the first thing I do is I write for myself the T, and I say debtors control is a plus minus, it's a balance, it's DJ, CRJ, DAJ. Okay, and PCJ can also go this side if we pay something from the petty cash and the debtor is going to pay me back. Can I quickly tell you something else? If I gave you a CPJ, do you think a CPJ can be in a debtor's control?
Yes.
Yes. And what side would it be? Remember now, a debtor is someone who owes you money. A CPJ is when you pay someone. So, why would you pay a debtor? Because they overpaid. Ne? So if they paid me 100 Rand and I have to give them 10 Rand back, ne? Now let's quickly think. What side would the CPJ be then? Debit side. Because it would be opposite than the CRJ. Right. So it would be a refund. Usually what happens if a debtor overpays is usually they'll say, keep it. Because he's most going to buy on credit again. So then they will say, oh, I've got credit with you. Meaning I've already paid for stuff that I still need to take. So it's the other way around. But sometimes a debtor, after a long time, will say, oh, you know what? I have overpaid. Can I please have the cash back? And then you have to pay them back. You get it? Okay. Because it wouldn't make sense if a debtor pays you and you give them change to write CRJ, CPJ. That doesn't make sense. So this is literally after a while when the debtor asks for a refund. Okay. Or it could literally be a debtor returning stuff and he asks if he can have cash in return, which in most cases doesn't make sense, but you do not know the situation, and maybe they've got a good relationship. It's a debtor that buys from you often, so you'll do him that favor. You will not know. But what's important is that you realize if I give you a pay, it's the opposite of a receive. Okay, that's what I'm testing. Sure. So now let's see. My wrong debtors is 160,900. And now I see Mbele, Nkosi, Opperman, Pule, Radebe. Okay, and now we start. So the first one says, an entry from the DJ was not posted to the account of Mbele. Is it in the DJ? Yes. So is it included in the total? Yes. So the only problem is Mbele. It's a debtor's journal, so it's a plus. So I put it in the plus. Not all the entries in the debtors control account is correct. So now let's quickly look. So I see DJ, I see PCJ, I see CRJ, DAJ, CPJ. Can you see that goes there? Should go there. So but now, remember what I said, wrong side, double fix, ne? Fix twice. Because the first time I'm going to put it on this side, it's just going to cancel it, you see. So it will just cancel the 5-2. So I need to put the 5-2 in again to put it on the right side. You guys get me? And what side is it? Oh, it's the plus side. So with the debtors control, I'm going to plus 5252, or you can say plus 104. Okay. Yes. Why are we adding it? Because it's now on the minus side, but it should be on the plus side. Because if we refund, it means he overpaid me, so actually I owe him money. So now I'm paying him back, so it cancels out that which I owe him. Okay. Next one. The debtor's journal. Can you see it's only the journal, so it's only the total. Can you also see they didn't show me a person's name? Was undercast. So it's not enough. So undercast means I go to the same side. So what side is the debtor's journal? It's the plus side. So it means I'm going to plus again 100. Sharp. Sorry, Mark. Next one. Oh, it's 50, sorry. The account. Can you see now it's a single person? So I'm only going to fix Nkosi. Was overcast by 100. So overcast, I go opposite. So if it's overcast, his account, meaning his balance is too much. So I'm going to subtract 100 from Nkosi. An entry in the DAJ. Now remember, a DAJ is a minus, ne? For 200 was not posted to the account of Puli. Can you see it's only Puli that's wrong? So we're going to minus Puli. Pule. We'll minus Pule. Here we go. The account of Opperman was overcast by 200. So it's too much. So I'm going to subtract Opperman. And that's that. So what do I get? My debtors control. Can I ask, is it possible in a debtors list? So it's impossible for a debtors control to have a negative balance because all your debtors are not going to overpay. But is it possible for a single debtor to have a credit balance? So in other words, one of them would be on this side, not this side. Is it possible? Yes. What do you mean? Oh. Okay, so anybody with a total?
171,350.
And does it total here also 171,350? Make sure, please check my calculations. So the alternative method, I give you a column. And you're literally going to plus and minus. Okay. So now let's look. Firstly, I want to put in the wrong balances. So the control was 16900 and the list is this 171,550. Okay. So now we see. Number one. An entry in the DJ was not posted to the account. So it's only the list. Okay? Not all the entries in the control are correct. And we've most established it was that bank CPJ. So it's now only the control that's going to be added 10, 4. Or you can say 5252. Usually how we mark it. is we either give that 2 ticks or we give each one a tick. Okay, yes. I can't hear. Next one. The debtor's journal. So now we only work with the control under cost. So we added 50. Remember, you don't have to show a plus, but you have to show a minus. Yes, you do it with a bracket or a minus, but you can't. So in other words, if it's like this or like this, you can't say this because that's a plus. Minus times a minus is a plus. And a bracket in accounting means a minus. Okay. So the account of Nkosi, now it's just the account. So it's just the list. Entry in the DAJ was not posted to the account of Puli. So it's only Puli. Oh, it was overcost. Thank you. Then the account of Opperman was overcost. And then when I go and I total this, they should both add up to 17,1350.